Okay, good morning, everybody. Hello, Julie, good son, Mike, Fred, Jim, Tommy, Alan, Jim. Thanks for being here, you guys, so early. I appreciate it. Our morning meeting. For those maybe watch the video, it is currently, 8:45 East Coast time. It's October 19th in 2024. All members are welcome here live. Okay, so here I've got this up. Let's just see what we've got going on. As far as chit chat throughout the week, and really, I don't see a whole great deal, nothing exciting anyway. The biggest thing, the first biggest thing, maybe is the FOMC minutes right in here. I know there's a red star by the petroleum status. It's not a big deal. It's just not. And then Thursday we've got the almighty job numbers, job claims. Existing home sales, that's kind of maybe a thing because there's a lot of hoopla about housing and whatnot. This could be, that could be a deal right there. Mr. Powell speaks at 10 a.m. Eastern on Friday. If you ask me, Friday might be a good day to just kind of, be prepared for anything. So really, throughout the week, I don't see that there's anything big going on. But with Powell talking on Friday, I suspect Thursday is just going to be kind of a slow day, no matter what, in preparation for that. So that's really all I see in the numbers. Let's just put that away. Okay, let's take a look at the market here real quick. Friday, the SPY ended up bullish. It looks like pre-market here, we're actually doing pretty good. I still want to just caution, the wall of worry is in effect. Everybody's worried, can we go higher? Yeah, of course we can go higher. Are we going to crash? Yeah, we can go crash. I would say right now at this point, follow the candlesticks. What does it tell you that's going on? You're going to know if the sellers step in, say we do something like that. Okay. Now, if you're trying to catch all this, good luck. And some people will. I think you just have to decide, how do you want your trading to go? What kind of style of trading you want? What are, how do you want to trade? And if you're, trying to catch tops and, be all sneaky up here, a lot of people do it. A lot of people can make it happen, and a lot of people can't. So, where are you in that? I would probably boil down to a smaller time frame and follow that price action there. But right now on the daily chart, bulls are in charge. Do I think we're set up for a little bit of a rest or, right now what I'm going to call is a bullish pullback? Oh yeah. I think we're primed for that. And it doesn't mean it's going to happen today. We could go up another couple days before it happens. But oh yeah, I think we're there. The Qs, same thing, only different. The different is that it's the Qs. We're in a bullish trend. So just like the SPY, and here's, the Qs, price is above the T-line. T-line is above the trend indicator. That's going to be my number one bullish indicator. And when it goes the other way, like this over here maybe, you've got price below the T-line and the T-line below the trend indicator. That's bearish. So bearish trend, bullish trend. And then from there, you can do all kinds of little things. You can say to yourself, hey, we're above the 50-period moving average. That's dynamite. I agree. I think that's a very bullish sign. It does not mean that we're not going to pull back a little bit. This little grouping right here represents 50% retracement of this high and that low right there. I like to watch where that is. So let's see, this is the Qs. IWM. I think IWM, you guys, everyone here knows, for the most part, I think IWM is still bullish. When you back up and look at the chart a little longer term, I think IWM is bullish. If you look at the daily chart, my goodness sakes, that is one ugly chart. It really, really is. We're trying to climb back up here a little bit, but what do you do with this chart? Me, I do nothing with it. Nothing. Just make sure it doesn't crash, or if it starts really running, take a look at it. But other than that, IWM is sort of in the back burner here, maintaining its dramatic, sad bullish move. And again, there it is on the daily. We're still trending up. Just a lot of sad, dramatic chop is what it is. Diamonds are doing pretty darn good here, We broke out. That's I got a lot on that chart, don't I? Try that. Nasty top, no doubt. Nasty top. Pulled back. Now we're coming up and it looks like we're going to attack and fight that top up there. And if we pull back, here's one of the things that I'll hear from an awful lot of people, not necessarily here, but if the diamonds or SPY, Qs, doesn't matter, any one of them, if we start pulling back, I will always get an email from somebody, and some people on Skype, where panic will start to set in, just some little candle. Oh, we're failing. Are we failing? I mean, in real life, if you could pull your money out of the picture, okay, don't put any money. You got no money in the market. In fact, you could care less what the market does. And you see, we're doing this right here, right? Would you be as panicked? Probably not. You put money in the market, and then it's, oh my gosh. A normal pullback is normal, and where does a normal pullback become not normal? Well, that's simple. What is your trend? Follow your trend. Now, I say your trend because I follow my trend. I don't follow some, a trend that everyone in the world follows. I don't draw trend lines typically. Here, let's put this chart right here. This is the best chart, I think. When price is leading the T-line is leading the trend indicator, that's a bullish trend for me. I pay attention to what's behind it over here, but I'm a short-term swing trader. I'm not. If I was to buy this, I'm not marrying it. I'm not going to go out and buy it a ring and, a puppy dog or anything like that. I'm renting. I would be renting the stock. So as long as that trend works, I would follow those candlesticks and trade it on up until I make enough money, or simply the candlestick points out that, okay, maybe there's a few profit takers coming in, and that we won't have that bearish move until something like this happens. But then again, I'm not trying to catch these tops either. I'm not trying to catch this. I'm not trying to, be sneaky and be all kinds of, right in there. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm not trying to do that. I would rather that trend get going and move down. I'd rather that trend get going up and move up. Anyway, spend too much time on that. All right, let's take a look at a few charts. Hey, I want to thank, there's a few people in our, Daryl's one of them, in our Facebook group that post all the time. In fact, I need to get a hold of him. I think I'm gonna, we'll talk about that later. I need to get a hold of him. He posts all the time in there, and he posts some really nice charts. Here's two of them, I think. You follow that, Roasted? Yeah, he posts some really nice charts. Take a look at this. And this is from Daryl. From our Facebook user group right here. And it's setting up for a rounded bottom breakout. In my mind, it's not perfect, because I've established a perfect rounded bottom breakout is when the T-line and the trend indicator is over the 50-period moving average. And that's the only reason I've done that, is so I can give the rounded bottom breakout an absolute name and absolute rules, okay? So I look at this chart, I still see a rounded bottom breakout. Maybe not perfect today, but boy, in a couple days, that could be really nice. I think we've got a very nice bottom forming here, And I'm wondering why. Oh, that's why. There you go. I was wondering why there weren't lines on that. Let's see. Let's get my arrows here. I'm a very sensitive mouse again today. I don't know why. If you take a look at that right there, you've got a nice inverted head and shoulders. There's a shoulder, there's a head and a shoulder. We've had a very nice gap up, rallied to the 50. 50 kind of pulled it back a little bit, and now we're looking good here. I like this. So keep an eye on you. First target that I'm looking at is about 18 and a quarter up here, 18.10 maybe, 18.10. Then there's an awful big space right in here. Yeah, right. Yeah, let me get a line in there so I can keep my eyeballs straight. Yeah, right there. So I'm just going to look at these three candles around 1955, and then the dotted deuce up here at 2150. We'll reevaluate at that level. Another chart that Daryl put out there was LI over the weekend. LI, look at that. Now this is a rounded bottom breakout. See how price has moved over the 50? T-line is above the trend indicator. Trend indicator, price is above the T-line. T-line is above the trend indicator. Now the rounded bottom breakout, you can see the T-line and the trend indicator above the 50 period moving average. I think we've got a pretty nice bottom formed in here, and we've got another one of those inverted head and shoulders. Let's draw this one a little different. That would be the shoulder, there'd be the head, and that would be the shoulder right there. Targets around 22, 23, and then up here 24 and a half, near that. Near the dotted deuce is what I'd be looking at, whatever the price is. Price doesn't matter here. It's that dotted deuce that we're looking at on that. Okay, I think most people know here that I'm holding Intel. This is my maybe I drank too much and I bought some Intel. The reason I bought Intel was right here. I'll share that with everybody here. Most people here already know. Is this chart pattern right here. Follow the candlesticks, okay? Now, I think all candlestick books are amazing. I've probably, well, maybe not any new ones that's come out, but over my years of trading, I've read an awful lot. I've marked up a lot of pages on candlestick books, believe me. And, a rising method, everybody says this is what it looks like. And, I've come to realize here some time ago that who made that nonsense up, right? Now, and what I mean by nonsense is where does it have to have only 3? Why can't it be 4? Why can't it be 2? I get the whole, up, and I get the rest, and I get the up. But what has 3 got to do with the price of tea in China, other than they say 3 some magical number? Well, you know what? 2's a magical number to me. So, there it is. There's my rising method right there. So far it's working. So far I'm green on it. So far I'm happy. Now I'm not marrying Intel, believe me. I'm looking for Intel to get up here around 22. More than likely I will take some profits up into here. But just, if someone's interested in it, just be careful with Intel. It's probably not mom's favorite chart, her favorite company these days. They just have troubles. But looking good here right now. Looking good, for me anyway. Another one is UPST. UPST here. I'm looking for UPST to get to 44, 40-ish, and then maybe up here to $50. Here's the daily chart. We had a big move to the upside. We're resting right here. If we look at that weekly chart, that's what I like. And I'm not trading the weekly chart. I trade the daily chart. But if you look at the daily chart, you think, what in the world do I want to do with that? See, I would never look at this and say, hey, that's going to be my favorite chart setup. It's doing everything I want. It's a 3-8 trap. We've had this big move up. You can see this breakout. I can clearly see it. But I bet you $100 I can find smoother easier on the eyes daily charts. But if you take a look at that weekly chart, that's a nice chart. That's easy on the eyes. That tells a good story. So, I'll use the daily for entry, but the daily chart, it's what's making me put it on the watch list and take it, weekly chart, take it a little bit serious here. So 44.40, $50 up here, I think looks like a good target. Look at that big monster bullish engulf right here, and we're getting some follow through. Maybe I better do this too. I'm going to go right there. So above that $35 range is where I'll be looking for an entry, and then target up there, and my stop would be in that area as well. TTD is another one I like. Look at TTD while we're on the weekly. Take a look at that. What was a belt hold became a bullish engulf, and now we're just kind of crawling along that top right there. Just crawling along that top. So I'm looking at that daily. Now I'll be shopping for an entry. This is going on the buy list, my buy watch list. I've got a 111 up here as a target, so we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see how that goes. Remember, members, keep your app on. That's how we communicate with members on when there's new buys or new sells. Alrighty, I've got to run. I'm actually 2 minutes past my time. You guys take care. We'll see you all shortly. Bottom of the hour when the market opens up. And remember 11:45 Eastern today, I'll be over in the live trading alerts room. Should have mentioned that way early in this. But 11:45 for our Monday open to the public webinar. Alrighty? You guys take care. We'll see you all in about 30 minutes. Thanks a lot.